Hi everyone, so this is the final product of our sticker maker. Here you can click, you can type anything and it will generate. And here's a sticker of Daft Punk. I'm a huge fan of Daft Punk. And we have our login information over here using clerk authentication that I show in this tutorial. Hi everyone, my name is Hamza and we'll be going over build your first AI website using Cursor. So this is a beginner's guide and I've made a guided tutorial for you all. In this we'll learn about all of these: intro to Cursor, GitHub setup, set up a Next.js file using chatgpt. Here are some of my pro tips and some list of prompts that we'll give to Cursor. This will be in the link in bio. So this is Cursor, the AI code editor, built to make you extraordinarily productive. So let me go over some features quickly. So this is the tab feature, which can automatically complete your code after you write a little bit of it. This is the chat feature in which you can ask AI about, hey, what is this? Or what line of code, like explain me the code or help me out. And it will explain the tasks for you. This is the composer, which is the most powerful feature in my opinion. It can do all of the code for you according to your prompts. So this one's crazy and I'll show you guys how it's done. We'll be using this API from Replicate. It can honestly create anything. Let's create Megan Fox in the playground. See what we get. Whoa, there you go. Perfect. So there we have it. Now let's go over to start the project. I'll be going over GitHub desktop to create a new repository. First, you'll need to download your GitHub desktop or make an account on GitHub, and then you'll create a new repository. Here, let's call this sticker app and create. Now, once we have this repository over here, we can go to our Cursor. We can go to open project. And then I'll find my GitHub. And then sticker app. There you go. So now I have my Cursor open with my project, which I started on GitHub. Now you can access your tools from the top right, like the terminal here. We have the terminal. We have the chat and composer features, which I'll show you. Really powerful features here. So chatgpt is an UI library here. You'll see this once you open chatgpt. Let's go to docs, installation, framework, Next.js, and let's create a project here. Copy this, and let's put this in our Cursor. Next.js, yes. Let's call this sticker, yep, with 2 R's. So let's create New York style, neutral, CSS variable, yes. Use force. There you go. Our project is running now. Now all you need to do is go to the sticker file. To do this, I would suggest let's create a new terminal. Press LS so that it lists out the groups below the sticker app, like what's inside the sticker app. There's only sticker. So we're going to direct it to sticker. CD sticker. There you go. Now we're in the sticker file. Perfect. Now let's run this. npm run dev. So that we can see our website. And there you go. Our localhost 3000 We can see this right over here and it's running. Now let's make another terminal here. Do the same thing again. Let's go to our sticker. There you go. Now let's add some components here. Let's go to our chatgpt. Let's add some components. To add the components, just do npx chatgpt and latest add. Now we need 3 components for our project. You have to press space to enter them. Space button, space card, and we'll need a input. We have our components, which we just added. I showed you how I put the information in my terminal, and I added all these 3. Then this is our app page.tsx. This is the file where we'll see a lot of our important stuff. Now let's save this. Next, JS file made components added. Commit to main, and let's publish this repository, the sticker app, on our GitHub account. Create the instructions.md file in the requirements folder and prd setup. Product requirement document. So let's set this up. Let's go back. Now we need to set up an instructions.md file. So let's create a new folder over here. Let's call this requirements. And let's add a new file called instructions.md file. Now here we'll add all these instructions that we need for our product, for our sticker app website, so that we can guide the composer to create the code and all of that according to our instructions. So first we have our project overview and features requirement. So the project overview is more of like use this guy, like a summary of what we're trying to create. So use this guide to build a web app where users can give a text prompt to generate a sticker using model hosted on Replicate. So it's like a basic idea of what we want to create. And then we have feature requirements, which is like more talking about more of the features that we need. So let's press the tab here, and there you go, it's automatically created. The relevant docs and the current file structure is what we need next. So feature requirements, yeah, it's more like the description of what exactly we need over here, like have a nice UI and animation when the sticker is blank or generating, display all the images ever generated in the grid. Let's keep going. The relevant docs. So this is the relevant docs that we would need from the Replicate account. So let's go to the playground. Let's go to node.js and let's copy this. And this one. Let's take a screenshot of this, Shift Command 4. Let's add this to our chat. I have my Claude 3.5 Sonnet on, and let's prompt this, help me generate the file structure in ASC version. Let's do this. And there you go. let's just copy this and put this over here. Perfect. Let's add our rules here too. All new components should go in the components and be named like all new pages to go in underscore app. Perfect. So this is our instructions.md file, which is ready now. Now we can also give it a mockup.png file to guide it. So I made one on Figma. So I made this like a sample idea of the UI that I want for my sticker website. And I'll just paste this, Shift Command 4, take a screenshot of this and add it to my requirements folder. There you go. I'll rename it mockup.png. Perfect. Save this. PRD ready. Let's commit to main and push. Next, let's also create a .env.local file. Over here, we'll save our API, which I'll show you. Oops. So let's create this file. In this file, we'll save our replicate API. You can find your replicate API over here in this area in the sticker maker folder. Just copy it. Once you log in into replicate, you can find your API, and then you need to put it over here in the replicate API token, like right over here. Like there you go. We have it over here. Help me build a whole sticker maker app based on instructions.md. The UI needs to look similar to mockup.png, so we can guide our composer on how to create. Now let's just press submit. Now here's the cursor magic. Let's create the new component here. It's creating sticker form.tsx, sticker grid. Okay, let's accept all of these. Let me first put my API properly over here. Now let's have a look at our local. There you go. Now we have our sticker maker website a little bit more ready, which is great. Let's press something like cute cat, cute dog. And we have a build error. Now for all these problems, I would suggest you all to go to 3 dots on the right and use the developer tools, the console log. This is the secret sauce, ladies and gentlemen. This is the secret sauce. Now for this part, let's just give it this instructions. Let's take a screenshot. So I've saved all of these, and I would suggest you all to create your own list of prompts that you will use for solving errors. These prompts have helped me a lot, to be honest. And I'll just copy paste this so that I don't have to write it again and again. I got this build error. Return shift to move to the next line. Let's just paste this. In the composer file. Okay, we need to install npm install replicate. So if we go over here, it shows that install replicate. So if we go over here, it shows npm install replicates Node.js client library. So it's important that we install this. There you go. Now we have it installed. So everyone will get a different error probably, and you have to solve it with the chat and composer features off cursor while staying calm, everybody. Because this can become challenging, to be honest. I've been stuck a lot of times, but you have to go through this. I did install this. Let's maybe restart our server, npm run dev. Now let's go to local 3000. Let's also make a new terminal here. And let's go to local 3000 and 1. Perfect. So I just had to restart the server because I did the replicate thing. Let's copy this. Let's take a screenshot. And let's add this to our composer. I'm getting this. Let's use this. The sticker is not loading properly. Help me fix this error without changing any other functionalities. This is very important. Go through all the code to see where the problem is step by step and don't come to any conclusions. Let's try this prompt in the composer area. Let's accept these. Now let's have a look. Let's try the composer again. So over here it added, let's see, looking at the next, let's try these potential solutions. Next.js to allow external images. Let's update, use valid images, sticker grid, update sticker. To use proper dimensions. Okay, now let's look. Okay, so it looks much better over here now. Now let's generate a line again. So I'm not getting anything over here. Let's add this to further improve the UI in our components, in our component area. Let's submit this. This will improve the UI and handling update. So this is how it looks like. Let's generate something like a line. So it says sticker generated, but we're getting so many errors. Let's go to the console log to see this. And we have stuff being generated over here. So great, we have our image being installed, but it's not loading. So let's take the screenshot again. Let's put this in our composer file. See where the problem is step by step, and don't come to any conclusions. Let's add this. Here's a console log picture. Solve the errors step by step. So now I'm getting this error. Now it's just one error, so that's good. Let's take this. Let's look at the changes now. Now let's see again if the problem is solved. Guys, sometimes we're really stuck. Oh shit, it just worked. Ladies and gentlemen, it just worked. Just like that. The heck? It just worked. There you go. But I guess what different we did here was use the code base. The code base really worked. So this time to solve the problem, what I did different was I go through all the @code base, due to which, as you saw, it went through the whole code base to see where the problem is and fix it. To see where the problem is there. So I'll be using @code base more now. For some reason, my screen recording software froze and it didn't capture all the content that I just did, but I can quickly show you all what I did. So just go to Clerk and create a new project over here. After you're done creating your project, my project has already been created. Just go to your cursor, and you'll see it'll say npm install clerk in Next.js. So just go over here and npm install clerk.js as I did over here, and then install it in your terminal. Make sure that you have ls and cd you're in sticker. Next, you need to add your .env.local files over here. Like, just copy the ones that you find in clerk, and you can see them. Just copy paste it and add them in your .env.local over here, like I added mine. Next, create your add middleware.tsx file. Like, just create a new file over here called middleware.ts. Yep. Like, just create this and just copy paste it. It would be right over there in the middle. We'll just copy this headers file that we need from the Miro page. Like, just copy this and add it to your UI component. Over here, I added it. There you go. Next, lastly, you just need to go and add this to your layout file. These two. And then this clerk provider header ending. And you can honestly copy paste this and ask the chat if you want to understand this code more. But this way, this should be it. Like, once you add these codes, update the layout.tsx and add the headers, your page should work. So here's a final look at our website, everyone. I improved the UI with AI using ChatGPT 3.03 mini here. So what I did is I wrote this prompt. I took my cursor page.tsx, I copied it, and I inputted it over here, and I wrote this prompt. I'm building a sticker maker web app. Above is the home page or page.tsx file, which displays all the main features and just improve the UI. Remember, only change UI, not change functionalities or variables. This part is very important over here. And it just gave me the code to improve the UI, and I just copied it and added it in my page.tsx, and there we have it, an improved UI. Let's try it. Daft Punk. Let's generate a Daft Punk sticker. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I can download this. I can save this. That's actually a really good one. I'm a huge fan of Daft Punk, and here we have it.